And we're live.
Name. Oh, we're doing a quiz, so I have to put my favorite student's name on here. Oh, she's my favorite. She gets everything right. It's amazing. Okay. First thing says classify, then it says balance. You know what? I'm going to go for the first page, classifying them all first, because I think I'm pretty good at that. Then I'm going to go back and brutally balance. So here we go. Classification. I'm pretty sure this is a... Oh, I almost thought it was an acid base, but there is no base. So I think it's just a single replacement. I agree. One thing plus two things becomes one different thing plus two things. It's going to end up being 1 mark for the, put a check mark next to whether you classified it, and then you're going to get a check mark for the balancing thereof. Okay? Second one. Oh, I see an acid base. This is a neutralization. Base, acid. In fact, this is sulfuric acid. Car batteries, sulfuric acid. And this is calcium hydroxide. And it becomes calcium sulfate and water. And calcium sulfate is a salt. Al plus O2, that's a synthesis. They're combining. This is what happens when aluminum rusts. Hey, hey, I'll yell at you later. In love. Oh, this is a decomposition. Now, this is kind of a weird one. The potassium and the chlorine are sticking together. This oxygen is coming apart. Now, actually, this is a polyatomic ion. ClO3 is on the back of my pink sheet. It is chlorate. So this starts out as potassium chlorate, and that polyatomic ion is what decomposes, but it's a decomposition. Synthesis, combining. Double replacement, two things become 4 different things. Double replacement, DR. Fire, combustion. Did we use combustion, C? And combustion, remember, you always know the product. It's carbon dioxide and water. Combustion's, by the way, by far the toughest to balance. Why? Because you got C's and O's and H's everywhere. Sorry. I can't change the rules of the universe. I would if I could. And this is a single replacement. Is that right? Okay, let's go back and balance these. It says 3 balance already. Hayden, my friend, picking on you in love. Here we go. Ready? Come here. How many hydrogens on the right-hand side right here?
2.
How many on the left-hand side right here? Right now, 1, so I guess, yes? Yep. Ooh, that just changed the number of chlorines. Now there's 2. Oh, but wait a minute. There's 2 over here. It matches. Oh, and the MGs match. Okay, 1 mark for that. You just need a 2 there. That was kind of nice.
That was easy.
Well, easy-ish. Oh, remember we said we're going to treat this, Hayden, as one single bizarre atom? I'm not going to treat this as one bizarre atom. When you combine an acid and a base, the OH hydroxide actually does break up. In fact, it joins with the extra H to get you an H, an O, and another H, or H2O. That's where the water comes from. Start out, save the oxygen for last, because you'll notice the oxygen is the one that appears in the most. How many calciums? 1. How many calciums? 1. Oh, this is great. How many SO4s? 1. How many SO4s? 1. Oh, this is even better. How many hydrogens? 2. How many hydrogens? 2. Oh, not 2 hydrogens, Mr. Dewick. How many hydrogens are there really over on this side? Can you see it?
4.
I better put a 2 there, so now I have 4. Oh, this just became uglier. How many oxygens?
2.
How many oxygens? Oh! I thought this was going to be ugly. It turned out that was enough to balance it. Whew. This is like opening presents at Christmas and finding out that they're even better than you expected. Or not. 2 aluminums. So I definitely need 2. Am I wrong? No? 2 there. Oxygens. I got 3. I have 2. Here I'm going to have to say I need to find a number that 2 and 3 have in common. The least common multiple for those of you that are in Math 10. What? Yeah, I'm going to put a 3 there and a 2 there. That's going to give me 6 oxygens. Oop, but I just changed the aluminums. How many aluminums do I now have on this side? 4. Here, it's going to be 4, 3, 2. None of these is balanced yet automatically. It'd be kind of nice if one of these did. Let's see. Really quickly, can you see, Amber? Ks are good, Cls are good, oxygens are not. How many oxygens here? How many here? I'm going to use that 6 trick again, I think. I'm going to put a 3 there, giving me 6. I'm going to put a 2 there, giving me 6 oxygens. Oh, I just changed the number of Ks and Cls, although I can fix those in one fell swoop. Yeah, this one is 2, 2, 3. Blech. N2O5? Oh, okay. Right now the N's match, the O's don't. How many oxygens do I have? 2. How many? 5. What am I going to turn them both into if I got a 2 and a 5? 10? I can do that by putting a 2 there and a 5 there. Oh, but as soon as I put that 2 there, Justine, now how many nitrogens do I have on this side? Can you see it?
4.
How many do I have right now?
2.
How can I fix that?
2.
You go, girl. Oh! This one balanced already?
Yep.
1, 1, 1, 1. 1 NO3. 1 NO3. Oh! There.
That was easy.
That would look terrifying at first, but nope. 7 is going to be yucky. 7 is going to be yucky. For 7, I'm going to start with the carbons. Then I'm going to move on to the hydrogens. I'm going to save the oxygens for last. Why, Hayden? Because the oxygens appear in 2 different locations on the right. I'm kind of hoping they'll take care of themselves if I save them for last, if I'm lucky. And if not, okay. Oscar, how many carbons?
5.
How many carbons?
2.
Really? There's a 2 right there?
Oh, 1.
Right, that 2's on the O. How many carbons? 1. How many carbons? I guess I better do that. Now, I've changed the number of oxygens. I'll leave that for a second. Hydrogens. Oscar, my friend, how many hydrogens?
12.
How many hydrogens? How can I fix that?
Put a 6 on.
With me, Emily? The phone's away. You guys suck at that. I'm not doing anything strange. Yeah, come on, people. It's pretty obvious. Put it away. Okay. Now, if we're lucky, it'll be fairly easy to take care of the oxygens if we're lucky. I don't think we are. Well, let's see. Oscar, how many oxygens here? Careful. 10 plus. How many oxygens here?
6.
So how many on the right-hand side grand total? How many?
16.
Oh, 16. Can I turn that into a 16?
Yeah.
How?
8.
Whew, that one wasn't so bad. Blank 8, 5, 6. I'm going to start out with the bromines because I see a 2 and I see a 3. Right? Emily, my angel, how many bromines do I have here? 2. How many here? I need a number that they have in common. How many bromines am I going to turn them both into? Do that by putting a 2 there and putting a 3 there. But now I've changed some other stuff. How many aluminums do I now have on the right-hand side? 2. So how many am I going to need here? And how many NIs? Ni is nickel. How many nickels do I have on the left-hand side? How many do I need here? Well done. I think I put 5 of these on your test. I think. But they're 2 marks apiece, though they count for a chunk. Hey, that's that page. So that page is out of 16. You can give yourself a little score out of 16. Turn the page. Classifying again, let's do all that first. This is going to be a decomposition. This is going to be a single replacement. This is going to be a double replacement. Neutralization, number 12. The number that came after 8 before 10, or a German saying no? Oh, you mean the answer? 9, a German saying, really? Yeah, okay. Well, glad someone did. Thank you. Try the videotape your waitress. Combustion. Decomposition. And that one. Whew. Now let's balance. They did say, what, 3 were balanced already? Let's hope for the best here. NaC, I got 2 of those, so I need 2 of those, which means I need, is it 2, 2 blank? Yep. 1 mark. Hey, is 10 balanced already? Yeah. 1 Ca, 1 Ca, 2 Cls, 2 Cls, 1 F, 1 F. Woo! Or sorry, 2 Fs, 2 Fs. 10 balanced already. I'll probably on your test give you 1 that balances already, where you have to predict the product. Okay, we got 2 Lis. We're going to need 2 of those. We got 1 SO4, 1 SO4. We got 1 Ba, 1 Ba. We got 2 NO3s. Oh, we got 2. Oh, I just put a 2 there and it's balanced, yeah? In an acid base, save the H and the O for last. So 1 Na, 1 Na, 1 Cl, 1 Cl. How many H's? 2. How many H's? 1, 2. Oh, this one's balanced already? Yes? 12 is balanced already? Okay. By the way, hydrogen chloride or hydrochloric acid, this is what's in your stomach. Sodium hydroxide, a base. Antacid, you get some salt and some water. Tummy hurts, you take an antacid. It's not necessarily a sodium chloride, it's probably some different base, but that's what's going on there. Baking soda, and I don't know what baking soda is off the top of my head. I will by this time next year because I'm going to memorize a bunch of chemicals. Yes, I think it's sodium bicarbonate, which means it's NaHCO3, I guess. Or something like that. 12 is balanced. 13. Oh, combustion. This one's going to be yucky. 7. 7. How many? Save the O's for last. How many H's? 16. How many H's? 2. I need 8 there. How many O's do I have on the right now? 14 and 8. 14 and 8. 22. So I need an 11 there, and I think I'm good. HGO, O2, so I need a 2 there and a 2 there. Mercury Oxide. Let's start with the F's, because I think I got to change them both. I'm going to need 3 of those and 2 of those. Is that going to be enough, Mr. Dewick? No, Mr. Dewick. Actually, I should have started with the P's, because I got 4. I'm going to need 4. It gives me 12 F's, so I need 6. Is it blank 6, 4? Yeah. And then we had more predicting the products. Yes? Last page. Again, I'm going to classify. Then I'm going to kind of predict. Because we can figure out the type of reaction, Hayden, really by the left-hand side. 1 thing plus 2 things, I'm pretty sure that's going to be a single replacement. We're going to bump something. 1 thing plus 1 thing, I'm pretty sure that's going to be a synthesis. 1 combined thing, I think that's going to be a decomposition. Two things plus two things, and I don't see acids or bases. I don't see hydrocarbons. I'm pretty sure this is a double replacement. So 1 mark for each of those. Now you're going to get 1 mark for predicting the product and crisscrossing properly. So I'm going to assume that the zinc bumps the magnesium. I'm going to get ZnSO4 plus magnesium, but I got to crisscross the zinc SO4. Zinc has a charge of 2. SO4 has a charge of 2. Oh, the crisscross works just fine. So that gets you 1 mark, and then 1 more mark for balancing. And oh, one of these equations balances already. I think this one does, yes? There you go. So 1 mark, 1 mark, and 1 mark. Yep, each one of these is going to be worth 3. When I combine calcium and oxygen, I'm going to get calcium oxide. I need to crisscross. What's the charge on calcium? 2. What's the charge on oxygen? Also 2. When I crisscross, that works out quite wonderfully. Now I just need to balance. So 1 mark for a CaO, and then 1 mark for saying, well, I got 2 oxygens. I need 2 oxygens. That means I need 2 calciums. So this is also out of 3. HGO, this is going to break apart. It's going to break apart into Hg plus. Why is just writing an O by itself wrong? Yep, Mr. Hofbrinkel, it's going to be O2, which means I need 2 of those, so I have 2 of those. Last one, double replacement. So we're going to say the Ba metal combines with the CO3, I'll crisscross in a second, and the K is going to combine with the Cl, I'll crisscross in a second. Ba, barium, has a charge of positive 2, CO3, really? Also positive 2? Carbonate? So that crisscross already works. Oh, and KCl, that crisscross already works because that's 1 and 1. Whew. Now let's balance. I got 2 chlorines. I'm going to need 2 of those. That gives me 2 of those, which, oh, is it just put a 2 in front there? We're good? There you go. So each of those is out of 3. So this page is out of... Are they on the same page for you guys or a different page? Oh, I put them on the same page? Okay. Oh, because I went 2 to a page, right? Yeah, okay. I thought I'd done 6 questions. Let's keep going. This is combustion. I can tell you what the products are. Combustion forms CO2 and water. The balancing, oh, and this is going to be a combustion, by the way. 1 mark for saying combustion. Okay. Ty, how many C's? How many C's? You got the quiz in front of you, the one that I gave out last day, the one that we're marking right now?
Oh, yeah, I lost it.
Oh.
Yeah.
How many C's? How many C's here?
2. Oh, 1.
1, so I'm going to have to put a 3 in front for sure. Ty, my friend, how many H's?
8.
How many H's?
2.
I need 4. And I think that means I put a 2 there, and I think we're good. Yes? Sorry? Put a 5 where?
In front of the 2, because there's...
In front of the 2.
I mean, in front of the oxygen, because there's 6 oxygens and 4. That's 10.
Ah, Mr. Dewick, I'm wrong. Darian is right. Mr. Dewick, there's actually 6 oxygens and 4 oxygens. Darian, my friend, this is why I said these are the toughest ones to balance, save oxygen for last. You need 10 oxygens on the other side. Candy for you, but later. My mistake is preserved for internet posterity. Jeez. Can hardly wait till next year when I can wipe these lessons off and do them properly. Number 6. This is an acid-base reaction, so we're going to end up with Mg combining with Cl and we're going to end up with water. This is a neutralization reaction. Let's crisscross. I know water I've crisscrossed correctly because I've memorized water. It's H2O. Magnesium is a charge of 2. Chlorine is a charge of 1. This is going to need a 2 right there when I crisscross. Now let's balance. How many mg's? 1. How many mg's? 1. I like that. How many Cl's? 2. So I need a 2 right there. How many H's? 2, 4. So I'm going to need to put a 2 right there. How many O's? 2 and oh, is that balanced? Yes? A 2 there and a 2 there. So each one of these is out of 3. So 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 18 for that back page plus 15 times 2. The back page is out of 18. So this total quiz is going to be out of 38, but that's too big for a quiz. So can you do me a favor? We're going to divide that whole thing by 2. So divide your score by 2, and that gives us a quiz out of 19. Does that make sense? It's out of 48? Yeah, it's out of 48, Mr. Wow, Mr. Dewick. Good gosh. Nice math. Yeah, candy for Jake, too. 38, 30, and 18 would be 48. So, Jake, what you're saying, you're pretty sure that if I divide by 2, it's going to be out of 24? Is that what I'm hearing you say? Yes? Can you give yourself a score? So divide your score by 2. Give yourself a lovely score, please, out of 24. Write the scores on the top, but then hang on to them.